So guys, today I'm just looking at a few issues which I've slowly noticed over the last couple of days. Today I'm trying to sort out an issue with my boosting, and also I've got a bit of an oil leak on this side of the engine, the passenger side. I've got oil leaking onto the manifold and going all the way down to the subframe. I did replace the rocker cover a little while ago. I think it was about 3 weeks ago, the rocker cover gasket. But yeah, unfortunately I've still got a leak on this side, so I'm going to be looking into that today, looking into the power issue as well, try to get those sorted. So what I'm doing is I'm going to crack on. I need to remove the Y pipe just to get to the back where all the hoses are. How you doing? You alright?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you very much. So guys, this is just basically this connector, this T connector here is snapped. So basically this T connector was on the end of here, the valve on the fuel rail. I did have the pipe here somewhere, but I don't know where it's gone now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run a direct pipe from there to there, and then that will solve my issue with that, and then I'll go and look at the oil leak. Right guys, so what I found, I've sorted, so let me start off by talking about this pipe here. So I've sorted this pipe out. I've just replaced it with a bit of pipe that was for the turbo boost gauge. So I've just replaced that. That was a simple fix. That one was pretty easy. The leak on this side is from the cap at the back of the camshaft on the cylinder head. So it looks like I'm going to have to take off the rocker cover, remove that, and try to, I haven't got another cap. So what I'm going to try to do for now is I'm going to try to remove the cap and try to be as gentle with it as I possibly can, to have a look to see if it's damaged. If it's not damaged, if it's just leaking because it's worn, worst case scenario, I'll have to put a little bit of silicone on it, push it back in, and hope that holds until I'm ready to do the engine swap on it. So guys, I finally got down to it. Removed the rocker cover, the core packs, obviously the turbo pipe on this side as well. So I've undone the 2 bolts for the cam sensor, and then I've undone these 4 bolts here for this bracket. So we're going to try and lever this up now. It actually came off pretty easily. It looks like there was silicone on this side, or to create some sort of gasket, but none on the other side. I mean, it's very thin, and even here as well, there should have been something there. Obviously, as you can see, there's nothing on here. It is possible that someone's had this off before. It did come off pretty easy, and they haven't sealed it properly, which is possibly why it's leaking. So what I need to do now, guys, is I need to run off to the store. Right guys, back from the store, had a quick run, just got my neighbour to take me there quickly. So I've got some silicone sealant. I've never actually used this stuff before. I don't know if it's any good. That was from Halfords. Also got some exhaust paste. That'll be for the next job. My exhaust has got a leak. I'm going to do that next. So yeah, I've got the silicone sealant that I need. So now I'm just gonna crack on and put it all back together. Then once it's together, I'm not gonna start it, I'm gonna leave it, let it dry. I'll do the exhaust next. Hopefully by the time I finish the exhaust, the silicone will be dry and then I can start it. Right guys, so we're all back together. I haven't bolted the coolant tanking. I'm going to leave that off because I'm going to need to check the leak to ensure that it's definitely fixed the issue that I'm having. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to leave that like that. I'm going to jack the car up and then we're going to go take a look at the exhaust. I know where it's leaking from because I checked it yesterday while it was on the ramp. It's the joints from the down pipes to the center pipes. So I'm going to jack it up, get underneath, clean it up. I have got some of that exhaust paste, Holt's exhaust assembly paste, so we're going to give this a go, put some on there, and hopefully that's going to sort the leak out, the exhaust leak out. Oh, right guys, sorry, I actually forgot to film what I was doing. Well, it's not that I forgot, the phone was on charge, so it caused me to forget. So basically what I've done is I've just re-loosened the clamps there, separate the exhaust, cleaned them with a bit of sandpaper, applied the exhaust paste in between the joint there, and then tightened it all back up. Hopefully no more leak from the exhaust. It's a very minor leak, you can just hear it every now and then, which is a bit irritating. So hopefully that's what the problem out. So that's that one done. So I mean, I think the silicone's been drying for about an hour now. So yeah, so that's that sorted. Got the vacuum pipe sorted here for the valve on the valve for the fuel rail. So a few little bits and pieces done today while I had the time. I think the next thing to do, yesterday driving home, I could hear a squeak coming from this side of the vehicle. So what I might do is I might put it into gear quickly while it's raised off the ground, let it run around and see if I can hear any noises to try and pinpoint which wheel it's coming from, and then I can take the wheel off and have a look. Okay guys, I'm just going to leave it running for a bit, trying to make sure that it's not going to leak again. My exhaust is alright, it's not leaking anymore. So guys, this is the squeaking that I've got, that I discovered yesterday. is a little bit louder than this. So yeah, so I'm just gonna, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take the wheel off and have a look and try and figure out what it is. So guys, I'm unable to find the problem with the wheel. I've checked everything. The disc is not hitting anything. The pads aren't too bad. I mean, I've just given them a quick clean up, but there's nothing to indicate that there's a problem here, which I'm a bit disappointed. I thought I was going to find something. Yeah, so I'm just going to put it all back together and go for a test drive, and we'll see if the noise is still there. Then possibly during the week I will try to investigate it again if the noise still persists. But for now, that's it. You know, there's nothing more that I can do. I've done everything that I can. Put it all back together and we'll go for a test drive. Now.
Yeah. 900 bhp. No, someone done the stage. I never done the thing.
So you bought it like that?
My mate had it.
Okay.
9 years, and he went out to Litchfield and said, "I want everything done."
Okay.
He's a Kuwaiti.
Kuwaiti, yeah? Yeah, they got money, haven't they?
Take a walk.
Yes guys, so my test drive, I've done my test drive in the car. It is pulling much better than what it was. So obviously that pipe that was disconnected, or that little T connector that snapped, was definitely causing the issue. So I'm happy about that. That sorted that out. The oil leak itself, I mean, I guess I need to drive it for a couple of days and then come back and reassess it. You know what I mean? Just jack it up and have a look underneath to make sure there's no more leaks. Quick update on the suspension. I've ordered new shocks and springs, original shocks for the front and original shocks for the rear. Not main dealer obviously, but they are standard shocks basically. I mean, it's pretty late now, so I'm just gonna go in and rest for the night, and then tomorrow hopefully I'll go for a long drive like I said, and then come back and just recheck the oil leak. Apart from that, haven't really got much to do on the S4 at the moment. I can't really do much considering that I'm going away, so I can't really be messing around with it and doing big things to it at the moment. So yeah, so guys, I hope you enjoy the videos that I've been making. There is a lot more to come, and I shall be back. Not soon, but I will definitely be back. I'm away for 4 weeks, so give it about 6 weeks and I'll be uploading some more videos. And yeah, you'll be hearing from me soon. Take care.